Hi everyone and welcome. In this video I'm going to share with you my collection of American Institute medals. For the past year and a half or so I've kind of transitioned into collecting medals from different societies, institutes, and associations throughout the United States. If you think of the United States in the early 1800s as being this primarily agricultural society, there's kind of this need to compete with the rest of the world as far as innovation and industry. So these societies and institutes started popping up, trying to encourage that. The first really large one being the Franklin Institute out of Philadelphia, and the American Institute out of New York being the second one, popping up within the same decade in 1828. And the way that these institutes and societies would encourage people to innovate and come up with improvements was by holding these fairs or exhibitions where uh, people would be rewarded for doing so. The design for the medal is credited to Moritz Fürst, who designs the first award medal in 1828 for the first exhibition. As of now, I don't have any of the medals designed by him, and what happens is over the next 75 years or so, the design continues, but through different engravers, most notably being Robert and then his son George Lovett, who take on the design, and there's very small variations. The earliest medal that I have going chronologically through the series is from 1845. It's a Hark 40 in the listing of American Institute medals. 1845 would have been the 18th annual fair. This medal is silver. This was one that was engraved by Robert Lovett. And as you can see, the toning on it is absolutely stunning. It looks like it's never been cleaned. There's no marks on it. It's got this awesome bluish purple hue. Um, the design is stunning. On the reverse, it says that it's awarded to J and J.M. Frey for the largest assortment of pigments, and then it's dated 1845 from that fair. This one is graded by NGC as Mint State 62. It is absolutely stunning, and it's a great example of this design. The next medal in my collection is from 1855, which would have been the 28th annual fair. This one's kind of strange. It's a Hark 60, however, Hark, the listing, actually says that these medals were first struck in 1858. So this kind of proves as an example that they were struck a little bit earlier. This one is also silver. It is awarded to Thomas Crossley for the best carpeting, 1855. And through the research I've been able to do, the Crossley family has a very rich history in England as being textile and carpet makers. So it's kind of really interesting to see the pedigree with that family and how it shows up in an Institute medal from New York from 1855. Here's another Hark 60. This one is bronze. It's graded by NGC as Mint State 63 RB. It has not been awarded, and I have it as 1858 as that's when Hark lists these being struck. So chances are this was an extra that was never awarded, or it was awarded but not engraved. But it's a great example of this in bronze. Amazing original red color to it, and absolutely zero marks on it. So just an absolutely gorgeous piece. This is another Hark 60, actually from 1858, which would have been the 31st annual fair. This one has absolutely gorgeous toning. The photos don't really do it justice, but really every color of the rainbow you see on both the obverse and the reverse. Excellent, even toning. I would grade this a 63. It is another silver, and it is awarded to Edward Richards for the best 6 branches of Catawba grapes in the second series in 1858. This is probably one of my favorite additions that I've been able to get in the past year and a half. Next up is a Hark 100 from 1870. This one is a different design than the previous 3. This was actually designed by Robert's son, George H. Lovett, as are many of the medals kind of going forward at this point. As I said, it's from 1870. It is awarded to Miss Mary P. Carpenter for self-heating fluting machines, It was the first premium and it's dated 1870. This one's out of bronze. Next up, I have a couple Hark 180s. This first one is bronze. It's dated 1882, also designed by George Lovett. And this one is awarded to the New York Terracotta Lumber Company for terracotta lumber, and it's dated 1882, which would have been the 55th annual fair. It's a great piece. I would probably grade it a 63, possibly a 64. Doesn't ever look like it's been cleaned. It has a really nice color to it. And here's another 180. It is awarded to the Crystal Salt Company for crystal salt in 1884. Now, throughout my research, what I've been able to figure out is that the Medal of Superiority was actually the second place prize, which doesn't really coincide with the Hark listings because, as you'll see, the first place prize is actually Hark 190. That will be the next medal that I show. And then the third place is 200. But this is an absolutely great piece. Again, awesome color. It's got a really nice strike to it, and I would definitely grade this 64. So next is a Hark 190. This is also from 1884, same as the previous medal. This one's called the Medal of Excellence, which would have been the first place prize, even though it's quite smaller than the Medal of Superiority. This one is awarded to the Simonson Filter Company for a water filter, and it's dated 1884, which would have been the 57th annual fair. Next is another Hark 190, this one being from 1885. You see on the reverse here, the Medal of Excellence awarded to, and this one's awarded to an individual, John H. Blaisdell, for an eight-wheel tool grinder, and it's dated 1885, which would have been the 58th exhibition. This one is graded by NGC as Mint State 64 BN. The previous, I forgot to mention, was Mint State 62 RB by NGC. And the final medal in my collection today is a Hark 200. This is from 1889. This would be the third place medal out of the previous two designs that I've showed you. The Medal of Excellence being first place, Medal of Superiority being second place, and the Medal of Merit being the third place prize. This one is from 1889. It's graded by NGC Mint State 63 RB, and it's awarded to C. Maspero for style and method of bottling olive oil, dated 1889, which would have been the 62nd annual fair. And that about does it for now for the medals in this collection. I'm really striving to get one from each year and one of each medal composition. I don't have any gold ones, as they're pretty pricey and very hard to come by. But I will definitely keep you guys updated when I continue to acquire more and more of these. Be sure to follow and check out my Instagram for Chris.com, as I post weekly different medals that I'm able to accumulate. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and keep on the lookout. I'll try to make one for the Franklin Institute, as well as for other various smaller associations and societies throughout the United States. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, and have a great day. Bye.